What's up, guys? Peach Booty here again, and after about a week of us having access to the new swimsuits for the Street Fighter 6 characters, I figured I might as well do a ranking video. And this ranking video will be not just ranking the swimsuits, but ranking the butts in the swimsuits. So it's not just going to be the swimsuits, and it's also not just going to be the butts. It's going to be ranking the butts in the swimsuits, the combination of the two. And I'm doing the 5 women that just got swimsuits. So we got Manon, we got Chun-Li, we got Cammy, we got Kimberly, and we have A.K.I. And I'll tell you right now, there is a very clear number 1 and a clear number 5. Whereas the 3 in the middle, it can get kind of muddled a bit. So right away, I feel like we should knock it out with the number 5. And what I have here is actually my own recording of all 5 of these characters in their swimsuits in the model viewer in Street Fighter 6. So I think we all kind of know what number 5 is, both from a swimsuit and an ass perspective. So I'm going to go to that in the video. And that is A.K.I. The other 4 women have what I would call swimsuits. A.K.I. feels more like a Melina-esque outfit where she just escaped the lab. It's a great outfit, but she doesn't have much butt. I always kind of thought she was curvier, at least in her default. I remember when they first showed her off. But she's pretty skinny, pretty lanky. Again, cool outfit, she looks good, but compared to the other 4, she is definitely the number 5, but in their swimsuit, or this specific costume, if you even want to call it a swimsuit. So, number 5, we are going with A.K.I. So, there's 3 choices I have for number 4, and I'm going to say right now, I believe that what I have in mind for the 3rd one is pretty balanced, whereas the 2 and the 4 could be swapped, whether you're looking at the swimsuit itself or the ass itself. But for me personally, for number 4, I am actually, for some people this is their number 1. And I'm actually going to give it to Kimberly. Because I think the swimsuit's really good. It's really nice. I think I like Manon's swimsuit itself better. I think it looks a little cooler, and Manon just has a bigger ass. Whereas, again, any of these next 3 can be swapped. And I'm not going to spoil who number 2 or number 1 is. But look at Cammy. Like, Cammy's butt's just bigger, so she's got to be ahead of Kimberly. And Cammy's butt is actually bigger. I think some people might not have thought this, but I think going through the model viewers helped me realize this. But Cammy's butt is not only just bigger than Kimberly's, but it is definitely bigger than Manon's. Even though Manon is taller. And I remember comparing the model viewers. Now, I think I like Manon's swimsuit better, but for number 3, this is going to be Manon. I think her butt is bigger than Kimberly's, but it is smaller, especially compared to the rest of her body than Cammy's. I do like Manon and Kimberly's swimsuit better than Cammy's. But again, if we're ranking the asses specifically in the swimsuits, I do think Cammy's ass is still bigger and better than Manon and Kimberly's. And I think just their outfits alone, just the swimsuits alone, if we're ranking swimsuits, I think Manon might actually be number 2, Kimberly would be 3, Cammy would be 4. But we're ranking the butts in the swimsuits. So, Kimberly is 4, Manon is 3, and my number 2 is, she's going to pop up right here, perfect timing, is Cammy. And I love the pink. Obviously, Peach Booty, I like peach, I like the pink color. And I am swapping through the colors here. I don't like that the hair goes down and covers the butt, and then the hat's alright. I think outfit-wise, again, it's decent. The tan lines are obviously great, right? But there's an obvious number 1 here, and that is Chun-Li. I mean, very clearly. She was not even on my radar. I always looked at Chun-Li, she has a bigger lower body, right? She has bigger thighs. But it was always thighs over butt. But what I've realized is that the thighs themselves are so big, but her butt and her hips specifically are still much bigger than her waist and her overall body. And she just clears. Like, I think a lot of people agree that yeah, that she just wins. Now where does that put her overall against Cammy and overall in my own personal list? To be honest, I don't really know. I think that's something that you guys can comment. If you are confident that this just puts Chun-Li ahead of Cammy, the champion of the Buff Battle tournament, if that, I need a little more time to settle. I can't just immediately be like, where Chun-Li's not even on my radar. No, she's the best ever. But in this swimsuit, she clears everybody else, like very clearly. I think most people agree with that. I'm actually gonna get the zoom in here. Yeah. I mean, that is so clearly the number one ass. And now it makes me want Armika even more. I need to see how Armika measures up to the Chun-Lis, to the Cammys, the Kimberlys, and the Manons. So, I'll go through the ranking one more time. At number 1, obviously Chun-Li. Number 2 is still Cammy, because I'm still ranking the asses in the swimsuits. Number 3 is Manon. Really like her swimsuit and her outfit overall. And still is in the top 3 for asses in this game. Kimberly, number 4, big buff from her default, and her other outfits are still good, but when it comes to the ass specifically, big buff for a big butt. And then yeah, Aki's number 5, cool costume, doesn't feel really like a swimsuit. I mean, I guess you could say it feels like an Aki swimsuit, like it fits for her. But again, when it comes to butts, hers is just the smallest, and she has the least swimsuit-esque outfit. So that is my ranking for the Street Fighter 6 swimsuit butts, and I have more incoming for swimsuits. There's been a lot of games doing swimsuits, and I am working on this video right now that I will have out for sure by next week. That is sort of a compilation of all these different swimsuits and all these different butts, but I won't spoil any further than that. You'll just have to wait till next week to see more swimsuits and see more ass. But for that, that's all I got for you for now. I'll see you in the next video.